What's going on YouTube? This is Rob A again, and it's time for part 5 in our Transformers Generations Fall of Cybertron Bruticus series. And for this one, we're going to be looking at the final component of Bruticus, and that, of course, is Decepticon Brawl. He is a space tank, or Cybertronian tank, I guess, specifically. But he's, he looks kind of small for a tank. I mean, certainly much smaller than Swindle, who was the last guy we looked at. But let's take a quick look at what we got here. Decepticon Brawl. It's possible that the rage that drives Decepticon Bruticus to his untold feats of destruction is contained entirely within Decepticon Brawl. Barely contained at the best of times, this brutal bot's anger is unleashed on the battlefield, turning him into the eye of a storm of devastation. Okay, so he's pretty hardcore, I guess. And we're going to take a quick look at his tech specs. He has a strength of 9, intelligence is pretty low, speed is low, endurance very high, rank midland, courage and fire blast are both pretty high, and his skill is pretty low. So he's just an angry pants out there. He just wild swinging. That's what we got here. Wild swinging. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. You can see, as usual, we've got a nice little illustration from, I guess it's a render from the game. I'm not entirely sure if it is or not, but it looks kind of like it might be, of Brawl up at the top there. And that's really it. We're just going to open this guy up and take a look at what we got. Okay guys, here we have Brawl in his vehicle form, and yeah, I didn't even bother breaking out the instructions for this guy just to even look at him, because you know what, I know squish a guy's arms and legs up against his body and then he's done transformation when I see one, and as you can see, that is exactly what we have here. This guy is pretty disappointing, I have to say. I think he might actually be worse than Onslaught, which, if you saw my review about Onslaught, you know I did not really like that one bit. This guy actually feels worse. I mean, his vehicle mode is okay. It's, you know, it's kind of a cop-out little, it's a tank, okay, sure. I like the shape of it. I think it's kind of neat. This thing turns around. It can't go up or down, but it can turn. Although shouldn't this be on Onslaught? I'm pretty sure that's his weapon, but you know, whatever. So I'll do a quick turnaround here. You can see all the different angles, I guess, and yeah, we're just going to go ahead and transform this guy, because why not? Okay, guys, so to transform Brawl here, all you really got to do is flip up the little back piece here, get the connector point out of the way, and then we're just going to unfold his limbs. Leg down, toe out, leg down, toe out. Get his arms down, hand out, if I can get it, there we go, arm down, hand out, whoops, did that wrong, arm down, hand out, there. Now we just pop up his head, which is stuck down in there for some reason, so this is really rather annoying. So he's got his head down there, and you need to have some nails or something to pull it up. But yeah. So there we have Brawl in his robot form. We can get his little gun out. And yeah, this guy is a real disappointment. As you can see, he has no real heel spurs to speak of. Nothing to support his weight, and he is rather back heavy. and he wants to fall down no matter what. Like you have to literally yeah. Let's just go into articulation really quickly. He has like you can move his arms forward, and then you can spin them a little bit around, but it doesn't really look good any way you put it, so really down here is the only real way. You can kind of put his arms out to the side this way, and he does have a ball joint shoulder, or ball joint elbow, I should say, not shoulder. He gets a little bit of movement in the wrist due to transformation. His legs, his hips are ball joints. He does have a thigh swivel. He has very loose knees that, again, don't support his weight, and very loose toes, as you can see, that also do not support his weight. So between all those, he just does not want to stand up. And that's pretty much it for articulation. His head is on a ball joint. You can get him to look up a little bit. And that's pretty much what you're dealing with there. He does not want to stand up in any direction. And the more I play with him, the less and less that I like him. So I'm just going to go ahead and transform this guy to leg mode and then be done with him. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so to transform this guy into leg mode, basically all you want to do is, like all the others, start from vehicle mode again. You just want to take these and just pull these down, pull his arms down, rather, I should say. Just like that. Put the turn the turret around, and then pull the whole gun assembly back, and it should actually, there we go, on peg, and then you want to just clip it. There's a little clip here you can see. Just want to put it right on the end there. There we go. And then lower that, and that's going to become the toe, I guess. And then you want to just pull this forward, and it is actually going to attach to the guns here, just like that. And then lift that up, and there you have his leg mode. Yeah, I suppose you could also probably pull his hands out to the side like this if you wanted to give a little bit more stability. But these do in fact plug into the back of the turret section to become a solid foot. So there you have Brawl in his leg mode. And now that we have all the figures all set, and we know how to transform them into their, at least, instructional limb modes, we can go ahead and build Bruticus. So stay tuned for that video. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching this one. Just to throw it out there, I do not recommend Brawl, except for, if you want to get a complete set of Bruticus. Otherwise, he's a piece of garbage. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. Definitely comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again.